Scuffmaster, pretty tough paint. This video will focus on the pattern application for Scuffmaster Armor, Ambient Metallic, and Ambient Design using the Solo Air Cap. The Solo Air Cap was designed by MCT to make spraying the patterns as easy as possible. All of the patterns are spray applied using conventional or hybrid spray equipment. Conventional spray equipment consists of the following: the Binks 2100 spray gun, dual regulated 2-gallon pressure pot, and an air compressor that can provide 6.5 cubic feet a minute at 90 psi. In Scuffmaster terms, hybrid uses the same pressure pot and compressor as conventional, but uses a Binks Mach 1 HVLP spray gun. Scuffmaster offers 2 solo air caps, one for conventional and one for hybrid. They are not interchangeable. Armor uses Premium Coat 200 for the base coat and Armor Coat 1200 for the pattern coat. Ambient Design uses Master Coat 100 for the base coat and Premium Coat 200 for the pattern. Ambient Metallic consists of Master Coat 100 for the base coat and Armor Coat 1200M for the metallic pattern coat. All Scuffmaster base coats and pattern coats require the addition of Master Link just prior to application. Add 1 2-ounce bottle to each gallon and 1 10-ounce bottle into each 5-gallon pail. Thoroughly mix for 30 to 45 seconds or until the Master Link is completely mixed into the paint. The Scuffmaster is now ready for application as there is no sweat time. Please note that once cross-linked, Scuffmaster has a shelf life of 36 hours in the can and 8 hours once it is under pressure. Also, all pattern coats must be applied to the base coat within 48 hours to achieve published durability. Base coat. Over a primed surface, apply the base coat like a typical paint. It may be brushed, rolled, or sprayed. The base coat must look like a perfectly finished paint job. Once it is dry to the touch, the pattern coat can be applied. Remember, the pattern coat must be applied within 48 hours of the base coat application. A successful installation starts with the proper pressure settings. Once the paint has been cross-linked and added to the pressure pot, make sure it is securely closed before attaching the compressor. Set both regulators to 0, making sure all gun adjustments are wide open, and remove the solo air cap. Leave the air pressure at 0, but slowly increase the fluid pressure to produce a 1-inch stream of paint before it dips. Attach the solo air cap. Now slowly add air pressure until the approximate pattern size has been matched. Be sure to compare the pattern size to the control sample that was included in the paint order. The pattern size can be fine-tuned by using either the air pressure or fluid pressure. Turn the air pressure up and the pattern will get smaller. Turn the air down and the pattern will get bigger. The spray technique combines 4 components: distance from the wall, the range of the spray stroke, the pattern of the spray stroke, and lastly, the speed of movement down the wall. The gun should be approximately 3 to 4 feet from the wall. This will provide a wide circular spray fan. On a standard height wall, the gun should be positioned in the middle with the top of the spray stroke at approximately 1 inch above the painter's shoulder, and the bottom of the spray stroke should be about 1 inch below shoulder height, or hip to head. This will prevent line droop or a surge of pressure that will change the pattern size. The third component is a narrow oval pattern as the gun is moving up and down. The oval pattern should run from floor to ceiling, not a tight circular motion. Speed. Lastly, the speed that you move down the wall will determine how quickly the pattern will fill in. Try to achieve the specified density in 2 lighter passes. Focus on these 4 points instead of watching the pattern hit the wall. Before spraying the pattern, aim the gun away from the wall onto a protected surface or bucket and pull the trigger to release the pressure surge. With the trigger held, move to the substrate. The trigger should be held in the entire time you are spraying. Do not feather the trigger at the top and bottom of the spray stroke. If you have to let off on the trigger, be sure to bleed off the pressure away from the wall before resuming. Focus on the 4 points: distance, range, pattern, and speed to ensure proper application. Again, the 3 to 4 feet from the wall will provide a wide spray fan. The range of the spray stroke will ensure a consistent pattern size. The oval pattern or the spray stroke helps to avoid striping, and the speed that you move down the wall determines the density of each spray pass. Troubleshooting striping. Striping is a noticeable pattern on the wall, alternating light and heavy passes. Striping is typically the result of moving too slowly down the wall or from spraying with the gun too close to the wall. Subtle striping can be fixed by correcting the spray technique. Stand back, speed up, and spray 1 or 2 lighter passes to fill in the less dense areas. More prominent striping can be fixed by reapplying the base coat and pattern coat. Because of this, striping should be avoided. A cloudy appearance, which is most noticeable at an angle, results from spraying with the gun too close to the wall, a slow spray stroke, or spraying with the wrong pressure settings, either not enough paint or, more likely, too much air pressure. Just like striping, subtle cloudiness can be blended in with 1 or 2 light passes with the correct pressure settings and speed. However, a severe cloudy appearance can only be fixed by reapplying the base and pattern coat. Incorrect pattern size is the result of spraying with the wrong pressure settings. While this should be avoided, it is easier to correct if the pattern is too small. Increase the pattern size and spray 1 or 2 light passes until the pattern matches the control sample. Fixing the pattern size when it is too big is more difficult. This usually requires reapplication of the base coat, followed by the pattern coat, this time with the right pressure settings. If the wall has damage, repair using the traditional painting methods: sand smooth and prime. Apply base coat using brush or roller. Do not create a square-shaped touch-up. A circle, clover pattern, or odd shapes with wavy lines will provide the most inconspicuous result. Once the base coat has dried, hang a piece of plastic covering the patched area and its surrounding area so that more dots are not added to the existing area. This is typically 25 inches around the area. Using a marker on the plastic, not the wall, trace out the perimeter of the freshly applied base coat. Slip a thin piece of cardboard or heavy paper under the plastic and carefully cut out the drawn pattern, which will be the exact shape of the touched-up area. Remove and discard the cut section of plastic that covers the touched-up area. 2 methods can be used to apply the pattern coat: the spray gun that is used for typical application, or a nylon 1-inch by 1-inch scrub brush. If using the gun, set fluid and air pressure to match the existing pattern size, and spray a very quick light pass. Lift the plastic to see if more paint is needed, and if so, apply another quick light pass. If using a scrub brush, dip the brush in the pattern coat material and tap on a scrap piece of material to get rid of excess paint. Using a flat object such as a putty knife or standard screwdriver, quickly draw back on the scrub brush and flick paint on the area being touched up. Always test on the surrounding plastic prior to doing the touch-up. Do not overwork the scrub brush or you will have many dots that are too small. Reload the scrub brush as soon as the larger sized dots are not being produced. Carefully lift plastic and determine if more dots are needed. If so, lower the plastic and continue. For more information or answers to questions you have on any Scuffmaster finishes, please visit us at www.scuffmaster.com or call 1-800-898-0219. Scuffmaster, pretty tough paint.